In this video, we're going to be talking about Marvel Snap and the roller coaster ride that it's always putting us on. And if, by the way, you're not comfortable with roller coasters here, you might want to look away in a few seconds. So, are you going up? Are you going down in the rankings? Is it driving you nuts? That's the type of thing we're going to discuss. You think you might be out of it, and you're turning the corner and you're not. You're getting ready to just plummet down, right? And maybe there's a lesson here and a way to, well, maybe a lesson, the pain of it. We're all experiencing it. So what can we do to get out of this? Or maybe, you know what? This sometimes is fun. People go pay money to do this. Might not be your thing, the topsy-turvy, whatever, but let's jump into it. So like I mentioned, I feel sick of the roller coaster. Today, I was tilting so hard this morning because I was such on a high note from last night, and I'll get to that in a second. And then this morning, it was to the point where I was like, I need to make up for this. I keep losing. Hold on a second. Hold on. I mean, I'm telling my family to hold on. Just silliness, right? And I'm thinking, what am I doing right now? Just, what am I doing? Now, is there a way around this roller coaster? That's what we want to talk about. I'm not sure there's a great way around it. I'll just be upfront right now. Video's over. Thank you. Like, subscribe, all the things. So yesterday, I was on stream and we made this new Bounce House Collect deck, which that was what today's video was going to be about, because as I'm about to show you, I was just on cloud 9 thinking, you know what? This is a great deck that I think almost anybody could use. There's not some insane cards in here that, Valkyrie is the best card I have in here, and it's not even a necessary card per se. It does help with some of the Shuri counters, but I've won without it. So anyway, that was what today's video was going to be. It was like, hey, look at this deck. It helps. It beats some of the meta, And this was one where I'm like, okay, look at, they help me with armor, which is great, which, eventually with this deck, if you have one location you can't play in, well, just forget about it, move on. But I'm thinking, all right, well, I'm beating a Shuri deck here. I'm feeling real good about myself. Good for me. And then I've got another one. I'm thinking, all right, well, guess what? Here's another Shuri deck that I'm beating that I'm feeling pretty good about. All right, let's do this video. Let's do this. Another one. I'm like, all right, here's another one. They throw their blue Marvel out there. Guess who got a debris from them? Oh, you know what? I played on turn 6. Here's your debris, and there's your rock over there for 2 points, and I win bar with no name. Sweet. And again, I'm just absolutely loving this deck, thinking it's just great. Another one. Who am I playing here? This is another Shuri type She-Hulk Red Skull deck. They're going, hey, you know what? They've got all this one rickety bridge. I had a free card here play for Agent 13 because I think I beasted it, or maybe I Quinjet it or something, or maybe I just had it. And I was going, you know what? You've got all of this stuff over here. I'm going to go ahead and Valkyrie here and play my Agent 13 after that. And it just changed everything. It just took all their stuff away. They soaked with Sunspot. I threw a card down on Rickety Bridge. I won. I beat a She-Hulk with a 2-5. Like, give me a break. It's just silly. And again, another similar situation. What is this, some sort of wave? I'm not sure what this deck was meant to be, but again, it was a good win. I got multiple Valkyries. I'm feeling good about what I'm doing here. Just again on cloud 9. What do I got here? All right, another sort of just, oh wait, I thought I was going to get this, and then it's like, no, I can't. I have 2 locations. Not working. I thought I was going to win. The thing that I actually wanted to share about, but look at all these points. Look at what I built up there. 14 points. And I'm thinking I'm going to feed that over to my Sunspot, but I got no way to do anything. So I'm like, all right. So there's definitely some limitations here. And again, I just kept feeling good. I kept doing some pretty good things here. Kept getting some wins. Again, I loved this one because I had priority, which normally I don't want as Valkyrie, but I knew a Taskmaster was coming. So I Valked the Red Skull, and Taskmaster copied a 3 Red Skull. That was fun. Just loving it. Again, I just loving all this. Another one here. Arrow, Zola, Shuri, Red Skull. I don't care. I'm still winning with this weird collection. I mean, look at the card. Valkyrie's the best card I got. Zero I picked up from somewhere else. Human Torch was just picked up somewhere. And that's part of the thing I love about the collection. And so anyway, this roller coaster ride, I'm just all over the place going, whoa, a Thanos deck? Really? I'm taking a Thanos deck now? Yes, again, a lot of Valkyrie here. So she does help with those counters. And then I get to 95. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm going to get to infinite. I'm going to do this. This is just great. I'm the king of the world! then, you know what happens? Reality sets in. Reality sets in. Now, this is where I'm at today. 88. And I am just like, WTF. There goes my video idea for, this deck. I thought it was great. Maybe it's not as good as I thought. Do I suck? What's going on? And I'm a sad puppy. Not gonna lie. So then I started thinking about it. I was talking to some folks, and people started saying more, well, yeah, this 95 thing is, once you get there, it is a roller coaster ride within that range. And it started to make me think about not just the roller coaster, but this is sort of a tinfoil hat thing that I just want to throw in here real quick. As I started thinking about pockets of players. And what I think is happening is, so I was in the lower pocket of players. I catapulted myself into a higher pocket of players. And then while I was there, it was much harder. Better players, better cards, they had more versatile decks, more experience, whatever. And it was harder to win. But even if I had those decks, I'd still be playing more better players. And so I think there's that pocket. And within that pocket, only a couple players are going to reach out of it and get to infinite at a time. I being a collection level, it's 1900 now, I think. Yeah, 1920. Not a super high collection level. I'm not going to be, or it's going to take some super big patience and a lot of luck and really smart play to be able to climb out of that pocket of players to get to infinite early. And that makes sense. And I'm like, okay, again, roller coaster ride. So the question becomes, how do I turn this into fun? And I'm going to go into saying, similar to what I did the other day, switch decks. Go to your decks. Just go find something, pick whatever. That's my bounce house. Pick Cerebro 5. Good deck? No, it's kind of a meme deck. You know what? Another thing, just, this deck was good for me for a while. Maybe I want to play this one. Maybe I want to play that. Just switch it up a little bit. And when you switch it up, just be smart about what you're doing. Remember how you play that deck. Don't be risky with it. And try not to get upset. Or if you start thinking you need to win back some of those cubes you just lost, you need to keep going, or you're sitting on the couch and telling your family to hold on for something, or significant other to hold on because you've got to win your cubes back and you got to get back to rank 90 or 91 or 93 or 95, and you just keep dropping, take a breath, set it down, and go, you know what? I need a minute. Need a minute. My situation, I just got lucky to win 4 cubes, and my dad called. And so I started talking about something else, and I was like, you know what? I haven't picked up the game since. Just did some dishes, did some things, went about my day, which is, again, another great thing about Marvel Snap. So that's one thing, is change deck types. Don't be risky. And this is part of tight ends, like a 1A, 1B thing. Don't be risky, be smart. Don't stress about winning those cubes back. It's not that big of a deal. Play a troll deck. This is the third thing. Just play a troll deck. Go in there. I don't even know if this is an updated troll deck, but just something that's messing around with people. I want to try to get Wong, Mystique, Gambit, and If I had a Hazmat and Luke Cage, I'd do that. Just whatever you've got that's sort of trolling someone else. And again, don't snap. If it's not a good risk, if somebody snaps earlier on it, just leave. It's 1 cube. Just have some fun. Don't stress about climbing. Be there to just have fun. If you cannot let go of Marvel Snap because you're so just needing to play and you're in that funk, do this and just don't worry about the cubes and try to have some fun and throw that pain back around. You have debris, clog up that field. If you've got Black Widow of Scorpion, put them together. Maybe you got Wong, Black Widow, and that Scorpion. So keep throwing it out there. That's a great combo if you want to throw it out there. That's fun, right? What are they going to do with that? So that's the way I sort of look at this. So this went from my next video being about the deck to just being a sad puppy. Being a sad, sad puppy who cannot get out of his rank. And I thought, you know what? Let's talk about this a little bit. I think the best way to deal with trauma is to process that trauma with either yourself, do not deny it, or with others, right? Misery loves company. Misery loves pain. Pain loves company. Whatever. I'm sharing my pain with you. Maybe I'm the only one here. And if I am, tell me how to get better, right? Because then I'm just mad at myself and I can't do that. I need somebody to hold on to, and I need you to help me with it. So, but I don't think that's the case. I think a lot of people are experiencing it. I actually, in fact, know that other people are experiencing that. So what do you think? Any of these suggestions going to work? I don't know. Maybe. Depends on who you are, who the person is, your patience level. I don't know. Let me know what your suggestions are below. What are you doing in this situation? If this video has been helpful for you at all, or you just want to help support the channel, appreciate you hammer down that like button. Share with your aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews. Appreciate that. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.